New batch of U.S. classified documents appear on social media sites. So you might remember that yesterday we spoke in the live stream about a leak of documents from the Pentagon that, how do I want to say this, was about a month old. And it was Ukraine plans that were leaked. And they were doctored in a way to show, at least that's what the story, they were doctored in a way to show that things were going better for the Ukrainians than actually it looked as if they were going, or the other way. They were doctored. Let's just put it that way. And the Pentagon said, "Oh, it's a breach, but it's not that bad, and everything will be fine." Yeah. So apparently they have more of these, and this is a very serious national security issue. A new batch of classified documents that appear to detail U.S. national security secrets from Ukraine to the Middle East to China surfaced on social media sites Friday, alarming the Pentagon and adding turmoil to a situation that seemed to have caught the Biden administration off guard. The scale of the leak, analysts say more than 100 documents may have been obtained, along with sensitive documents themselves that could be hugely damaging, U.S. officials said. So even our own government is saying this is a big deal. A senior intelligence official called the leak a nightmare for the Five Eyes. That's the U.S., Britain, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada that supposedly we share intelligence with. The latest documents were found on Twitter and other sites on Friday, a day after senior Biden administration officials say they were investigating a potential leak of classified Ukrainian war plans, including an alarming assessment of Ukraine's faltering air defense capabilities. So basically, this stuff is helping Russia. Whoever's leaking this is helping Russia in the Ukraine war. Just in full record, remind you that I am not in favor of the Ukraine war. It's an awful thing that Russia's doing in Ukraine, but I don't think we should really be over there trying to stop it. We have many, many, many other problems, including an invasion on our own border. Let's not forget that. Mick Mulroy, a former Pentagon official, said leak of classified documents represents a significant breach in security that could hinder Ukrainian military planning, as those were pictures of documents. It appears that it was a deliberate leak done by somebody that wished to damage the Ukraine, U.S., and NATO efforts, he said. One other analyst said it was the tip of the iceberg. Well, obviously, this is a rush. The Russians did it, right? Obviously, the Russians did it. What other explanation can you have for this, right? Obviously, the Russians do it. Maybe not. Maybe it's someone inside the U.S. government who doesn't like what we're doing. Either way, even though I don't like the whole Ukraine war, I don't think you should be spilling U.S. classified documents on the internet if you're a citizen. Otherwise, I guess you have to look at the Russians and somehow they hacked into Pentagon computers. I don't know. Well, who knows really at this point? It's hard to believe that we'll actually ever know the truth, but it's not good, because if someone can get these documents, then they can also get other documents relative to our defense plans, relative to China or Taiwan or any number of other plans. Very, very, very dangerous. A huge black eye for our intelligence services once again.